Hi guys and welcome back to That's Football. This is the watch-along for Barcelona versus Chelsea. It should be an absolute cracker of a game. AJ Nell, how you doing? Chaps, Cathal, how you doing? Boston Red Sox, how are you doing? Guys, get involved. Let me know how you guys think this game is going to go today. It's going to be a tricky one, isn't it? It's going to be a difficult one because look, on the other hand, look, it's 1-1 on aggregate. Barcelona do, however, have the away goal. So they've obviously got the slight advantage. Samuel A says, sorry, son, I can't watch the game. I feel sick after yesterday. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, look, on the game. Barcelona have got the away goal, therefore the advantage. I'd say, obviously, they're a better side than Chelsea as well. But, it's the Champions League. Anything can happen. That's football. Quickly talking about the pitch. Obviously, the Camp Nou is a lot bigger than Stamford Bridge, which, I presume today Chelsea are going to want to go to the Camp Nou, sit back, defend, be compact, and that's difficult to do at the Camp Nou because of the size of the pitch. It naturally stretches your back four out, leaving spaces for the likes of Messi and Suarez to exploit. But how you guys doing? Antoine is watching from South Africa. How you doing? Ryan Newman says it's going to be 3-0 Chelsea. Well, I'll tell you what. If that is the case, we're in for an absolute cracker. If I had to predict, I'll go with a 3-1 Barcelona. I can potentially see Chelsea getting a first goal, but then Barcelona waking up and putting the game to bed. It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, as a United fan myself, watching the Champions League hurts. Obviously, United got kicked out of the Champions League last night by Seville. Earlier on today, Besiktas getting knocked out by Bayern Munich very, very comfortably. 8-1 on aggregate that was. But look, it's going to be an interesting game. I don't know how it's necessarily going to go. I'll be honest. I hope Chelsea win. I'll try and give as much of an unbiased and sort of equal opinion on this channel because it is a generic fan channel and I'm sure there'll be Barcelona fans but also Chelsea fans watching this stream. So I've got to cater for all audiences. But I do hope Chelsea win today simply because, look, English sides, obviously I lived in England for 16 years and English sides in the Champions Leagues over the last few seasons have been very, very poor. So I'd like Chelsea to knock one of the big boys out and show the rest of Europe that the English competition is as strong as it has ever been. Let me just read you guys out the team news. AJ now says Messi to go mental. Well, we'll have to wait and see, pal. Disappointed by United yesterday, Mr. Muscle Man says that. Yeah, indeed. I've got my glass of milk. I'm sure you'll be happy to know. Team lineups are as follows. Just load them up quickly for you. Right, so Barcelona side, it's ter Stegen in goal, Roberto at right back, Piqué, Umtiti and Alaba make up the back four. Dembele on the right, obviously very, very good player, bought for over 100 million in the summer from Dortmund by Barcelona. Busquets, fantastic defensive midfielder alongside Rakitic, with Iniesta on the left-hand side. He has recovered from that hamstring injury we saw him pick up against Chelsea in the first leg. But this is where it gets a little bit silly, doesn't it? Messi and Suarez up front. Fortune YT will get there. Hashtag wet lettuce. I want to see it going. But let me just read you guys out the Chelsea side because there are a few changes. Rudiger, Christensen and Azpilicueta make up the back three with the wing-backs Alonso and Moses. So pretty standard. Courtois in goal as to be expected. Kante and Fabregas as the midfield three, but this is where it changes. Hazard and Willian, and it's not Morata. It's not Pedro. They're not playing Willian. They're not playing Hazard as a false nine. They're playing Giroud today, which suggests to me, let me know what you guys think and how you guys think Chelsea are going to play. But it suggests to me that, we could all guessed it really, but Chelsea are going to sit back, try and hit Giroud on the long ball. He can bring it down to bring the likes of Hazard and Willian into play with the runners off him. So I presume that's the way it's going to go. But I do get things wrong now and again, so we'll have to wait and see. Samuel A says, Sander, what if City win the Premier League game against United? I will die. Me too, pal. Not literally, because that would be bad. People are saying hashtag wet lettuce. Let's get that going. Guys, look, let's get as many people watching as we can today. Not only that, but guys, if you haven't subscribed already, there is a subscriber count. It's live, so I'll see if you guys subscribe. Hit subscribe. If I see the ticker go up and you guys comment saying that you have subscribed, I'll happily give you a shout out. But yeah, let's get it going. I need the subscribers, I'll be honest with you. I need the subscribers and viewing figures because or else Mark will sack me. So that's not good unless you hate me. In which case, good. Still subscribe because I need the viewing figures. Anyway, David Jones says, are you doing a watch-along tomorrow, Sander? Actually, David Jones, on that subject, I was actually going to do tomorrow, and Mark was going to do today, but we've had to switch because I've got my nan coming round from Holland. Love my nan. Brilliant woman. But yeah, want to see my nan. So Mark's doing it tomorrow, and I'm doing this today. Hashtag wet lettuce will change the world for the good. If you are not clued up about wet lettuces and wet lettuce, etc., don't ask questions. Just get on the move. I mean, Muscle Man, you've done exactly what I've not asked you to do. He said, what's wet lettuce? Don't ask. Don't ask, because just do it. Just be a hashtag wet lettuce. Comment it. Change a YouTube name to it, which I've seen people do. Do it. It's a movement. It really is. Mark Goldbridge is the GOAT. Well, I'm trying to overtake him in that case. Darren O'Brien says, hi guys, how you doing, pal? On the topic of subscribers and viewing figures, guys, if you wouldn't mind sharing the video, like I said, I need as many viewers as I possibly can get because I don't want to get sacked. So do get subscribing and sharing. Tell your mates at school about it. Tell your mates, say at work, your nan. I love my nan. Do you love your nan? If you love your nan, get watching That's Football. Are there any moderators? There are moderators, but they're not here, which is fantastic because they're doing their job perfectly, aren't they? Farzana says Chelsea is going to get battered. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want them to get battered, and I don't want to see an absolute one-sided game today because that would be boring. But you know, I'm very fearful that will happen because, you know, Barcelona, top of La Liga, comfortably, fantastic at the Camp Nou with the likes of Messi and Suarez. Messi's now scored 600 career goals, which is absolutely amazing. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And, you know, the likes of Suarez, Dembele, and those sort of players around him, it's dangerous. It is dangerous. So you have to be fearful if you're Chelsea. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Marshall Madness says, hello, Sander. Guys, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Obviously, if you are new to the channel, this is a generic football channel for fans all over the world supporting a variety of different clubs. Whether you support Barcelona, Chelsea, Scunthorpe United, Seville. Maybe not Seville. If you support Seville, piss off. But anyway, no, if you do support other clubs, then get involved. This channel's for you. We do content for all fans. And I will soon be starting a Skype-in show where you guys can actually Skype in and have your say. Have a little chat with me about football for about 5 minutes. It's all hunky-dory. So yeah, do get subscribed. And we've got daily content around midday, which Mark does throughout the weekdays. In which case it's not daily because it's just on the weekdays. We'll go with it. Obviously do watch-alongs. And like I said, I'm hoping to start a Skype-in show very, very soon. Finlay said, just subscribed. Thanks, pal. Ahmed has subscribed. Cheers, buddy. Dean says, video, audio, all look good and get some subscribers for Mark. For Mark? Well, for me. That's disrespectful. I can't believe you've just done that. Can we hit 24,200 subscribers today? Mark, on average, per stream, gets about 100 subscribers. We probably get about 35. We'll move on. Anyway, hopefully Mark's not watching this, if I'm honest. Anyway, 24,200 subscribers, that's your goal for today. Farzana has just unsubbed. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that one. Jacob says, it is going to be a great game. I think it'll be 2-1 Barca. I went for 3-1 Barca, so I think we're on the same wavelength, me and you, mate. We're on the same wavelength, Jacob. But yeah, Fraser Dude Evolution, how you doing, pal? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. We've got the first wet lettuce, someone with the name. Sander is a long-haired wet lettuce. Welcome. If you guys are wet lettuces out there or you do want to convert, it is a movement. Wet lettuce, hashtag wet lettuce. Do get involved. Do get subscribed. And we're trying to build a community here. Not too long until kickoff now, chaps. Not too long. Wandre says Ronaldo is overrated. I disagree. I mean, he's decent. You know, he's not that good. 4 Ballon d'Or. I think it's 5 now. 5 Ballon d'Ors. Bit average, bit of an average player, but 5 Ballon, he's all right, isn't he? He's all right. He's just about getting to maybe a Burnley. He's not that good, that Ronaldo kid. Who even is he? Barca fans are very, very up for it. Oh no, I forgot to get Jorge on. No, I should have got Jorge on. Guys, I apologise. We need to get Jorge on. Yeah, unfortunately we can't, but I mean, that would be ideal, wouldn't it, Barca fan? Cathal says, wet lettuce, indeed. I mean, there's just all these wet lettuces going on. Oh, what have I done? This is a football channel, not about salads. Jesus. Someone is a Barry Stanton on a fake account. I'm not, but we'll go with it. Chelsea will get beaten 4-1. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think Chelsea can do today in this tie to get over the line against Barcelona? I want to have that sort of deeper analysis, pre-match analysis. What can they do in your guys' eyes to get past that Barcelona side? If I'm honest, I think they're going to need a lot of luck. We saw them beat Barcelona away in the semi-finals of the Champions League a couple years back when they actually went on to win the Champions League. Obviously, with a long ball, I think, they just sat back that game, didn't they? Sat back, defended well. Typical sort of English Jose Mourinho, although it wasn't Jose Mourinho manager at the time. Jose Mourinho type of performance. Put Giroud, then Torres up there, lump it up, and see you later. Decent. At the end of the day, Chelsea do have to get a goal, though. They do have to get a goal. Barca can. If it stays 0-0, they go through. So whatever happens, if Chelsea want to go through, they're going to have to get a goal. It's going to be very interesting. Let me know. Chris Rock says score 2 goals. Remember we talk about that deeper match analysis. Scoring goals is really something that fits into that category. Cheers, though, pal. I'm rude. I'm a bit of a knob, aren't I? Anyway, we'll move on. EMH, it was Di Matteo, yeah. Hopefully I don't get a nosebleed today. If you guys were with me for the last stream, got a nosebleed towards the end of it. Not ideal. We'll try and not do that. There we go. Chelsea will have to defend brilliantly, attack brilliantly. Once again, sort of a given. When you want to win a game, you've got to attack well and defend well. But I want to go deeper into it. Who's going to be their main threat? Are they going to need runners off Giroud? I think the way they are going to play is ball in, defend, compact, have like Willian and Hazard around, just behind Giroud. Knock the ball up to Giroud. He'll chest it down, knock it down, have runners off him with Willian and Hazard. Giroud spins. Willian crosses it in the box. Giroud on his nut, back of the net. There we go. 1-0 Chelsea. That's how I reckon it's going to go. I did hear about Carragher indeed. I think on the Carragher situation, I know Mark's talked about it. He's actually been suspended from Sky until the end of the Premier League season. I think, I'll be honest, I think that will be fine. That'll be it, I think. I think that should be it as well. His actions, I'm not defending his actions. His actions were disgraceful, disgusting, and in no way acceptable for a man of that status and that much experience in the media. But I don't like the live interviews where they literally just sit there free range and just batter him down. You're this, you're that, you're that. Jesus Christ, he's apologised enough, hasn't he? He understands he's done wrong. It was a spur of the moment bit of madness. I mean, he's scouse. Leave him alone. Jesus Christ, he's apologised enough. Don't have to... Anyway, moving on. Andrew Kidd reckons it's going to go 4-0. His predictions. If we've got the likes of Bahar or anyone on that group chat, welcome guys, how you doing? Oh, that's another one. Hashtag offside hairline. I do prefer hashtag wet lettuce, but if you want to go... Actually, don't go with hashtag offside hairline because it makes me feel sad. Hazard, okay, here we go. Antoine says, Hazard is going to be their main threat. Kante will be crucial today. He has to control the midfield. I do. Whether this will happen or not, but I can imagine today, I mean, kickoff is imminent. I can imagine Chelsea literally sitting back. You guys have the ball and we'll just play you on the counter-attack. I think Kante will become crucial into that by winning the ball, being all over the place and getting into position very quickly and being concentrated and getting the ball out to the likes of Giroud. We'll have to wait and see how it goes, but it's going to be a very interesting game indeed. Jaden says 3-1 Chelsea. It's interesting prediction. That's what I went with indeed. Guys, let me know quickly. I need to get this time already. But let me know where you guys are watching from. Like I said, this is a fan channel for fans from all over the world. So whether you're watching in England, South Africa, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, you're just as welcome as anyone else. So let me just quickly get this ready. I need to look at it because I can't set the timer like 10 seconds in like Mark can. At least got a bloody timer this time, haven't I? Hopefully there's no lag or anything. Hopefully we don't encounter any of that as it goes on. I'm concentrating. We've kicked off. There we go. Here we go, kick off. It's exciting. It's Barcelona in blue and red and Chelsea in white, so it should be interesting. How I see it, it is more of a back five instantly. Yeah, I'm seeing it very, very... this is exactly how I predicted it. In the first 20, coming up to 20 seconds, I've literally predicted the game. It's not a back three, it's a back five, isn't it? With Moses... what was the other left back? I can't remember. Anyway, was it Aspilicueta? No, Alonso. As the wing backs, literally just sitting in as a back five with the three midfielders in front of them, and then Hazard, Giroud, and Willian just going to try and hit them on the counter with their pace and strength. So it's going to be an interesting game. Obviously, they've got the likes of Messi and Suarez to break down that back five because, yeah, 100% Messi, Suarez, Dembele have got the ability to find a pass the ball for the eye of the needle. It's going to be interesting. Barcelona just maintaining possession. I want to try and watch the game a little bit more. I love the interaction with you guys in the comments, but do I look really red? I do look a bit red, don't I? Anyway, Barcelona just, like I said, I want to watch the game a little bit more, give you a bit more game analysis as well as reading the comments. So exactly how I predicted it was to go. 1.5 minutes into the game, Barcelona knocking it about. Chelsea back five, in front of that a back four, Giroud up front. Exactly what I thought would happen. Lionel Messi, I didn't know you got Wi-Fi on the pitch. Welcome, pal, welcome. India, it's 2 a.m. here. I tell you what, that is commitment. And do it for, who's his name? Pramod D. Do it for Pramod D. Subscribe. I want to get to 24,200 today. The live subscriber count is there. If I see it tick, you comment that you've subscribed, I'll happily give you a shout out. Anyway, how we are doing, Fortune YT says Messi. I obviously know that I'm a little bit behind you guys, so if you guys do want to sync up with me, then... and like that goal, 1-0 Messi. I mean, I would have celebrated more, but it just... Is that tie over? 2 minutes into the game, he can't... I'll be honest, Courtois has got to be absolutely ashamed there. He's got to be absolutely hanging his head in shame because that was poor. It was a difficult angle for Messi, and look, Messi's a fantastic player, but he just hits it at Courtois and sends it straight through his legs. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? At the end of the day, Messi, fair play to him. He's put Barcelona 1-0 up in the first 2.5 minutes, and it could be a very, very long evening, not only for Chelsea, but for me. So 1-0, I'll quickly change the score for you guys. Have a little look at this, I'll talk you through the goal. Little bit of 1-2 play. Fantastic there by Suarez. Now, how the bloody hell is Messi scoring at Courtois' first post there? A bit unlucky there by Chelsea, a few rebounds, but Courtois you might as well not be there, pal. You might as well not be there because it's not a fantastic finish. That is one of the worst bit of goalkeeping I have ever seen in my life. Let me know what you guys think, but I mean, Jesus Christ, that was... But it wasn't even. It was good play. It was good play. It was a good goal. It was well worked. They did get a bit lucky because it bounced off the Chelsea defender to go to Suarez, who then flicks it onto Messi. But Messi's in a crossing position there. That's not. He literally just shoots at Courtois at his first post, and it just goes straight through his legs, and it's not even hit hard. That's unacceptable. If I was Conte, I'd be absolutely fuming. Let me know what you guys think. Den has subscribed. Cheers, mate. Reggie is watching from his living room in England, in the East Midlands. Cheers, pal. Nick Cathcart says that's horrendous. It is, and that's Chelsea's game plan skewed now, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, now one goal for them will put them into extra time. They're going to have to get 2 goals if they want to win it in real time, which is too much to be able to get one, on the counter-attack quickly or off a corner. 2 goals you're going to have to actually play really well. Luck doesn't really give you 2 goals often. So, look, it's going to be interesting. They're going to have to come out slightly more. That's their game plan, slightly ruined. Obviously, when the opposition score in the first couple minutes, first 10 minutes usually of the game, that's your game plan skewed because you've got to adjust it. You've got to come out a little bit more. You're shook. You're nervous now. It's going to be interesting to see how Chelsea react to this. It's going to be interesting. That was quicker than Mark banning me from my stances, Marshall Madness. Jack says, is anyone from Wolverhampton here? I'm not, but if you guys are in the comments, let Jack Steels know. Chelsea have got a free kick but they're almost treating it a little bit like a corner here because it is on the wide left-hand side there. Ter Stegen, fantastic keeper. But you guys know my mate Jorge. He's a fantastic guy. He's a Barcelona fan, and he really rates Ter Stegen. Apparently, on the ball, with the ball at his feet, is amazing. But ball goes into the box here by Willian. I don't know whether that was a bad ball or was that intended. I'm not sure, but it did go first post, and it got a flick on. It goes out for a Chelsea corner, I think. See what they can do. Obviously, they've got Giroud up there. Big bloke. He's good in the air. Rudiger as well. So I'd be interested to see if they can do anything from this. A ball goes in. It's a good cross. It's a good clearance as well, to be fair. And the Barcelona have got the ball out. But only so far as the Chelsea throw-in. Yeah, it would go to penalties if it's 1-1. Would be interesting to see if that happened, wouldn't it? Evan says Messi to score a hat-trick, Giroud to score overhead. Said it before the game. Well, that would fit into my prediction with a 3-1. AJ Nell says, Son, do you think Dembele will be a successor at Barca? Yeah, I think so. I mean, when you spend 150 million on someone, there is no room for error. He's obviously a young guy still, and he's got a bunch of talent. Of course, he has a great potential. He's been had a few injuries this season, 1 or 2 putting him out for a few months in total. So maybe next season he'll kick on, gaining that experience. Getting comfortable in La Liga, getting comfortable in his side. So we'll have to see. Whether it'll be the heir to Messi, I'm not sure. I don't think Messi can ever be replaced by Barcelona, but I'm sure he'll go a long way to fill the gap slightly more when Messi does leave. Who's my favourite player? Eric Bailly. Anyway, Chelsea coming forward here. Willian on the ball. He puts a ball into the box. It's a good play. I mean, Chelsea showing a good sign, a good bit of intent there, getting forward, posing Barcelona a few problems. But that does leave yourself exposed at the back. And when you got Suarez, Messi, and Dembele coming at you, I mean, give them an inch of space and they'll punish you, as we saw then. But that goal was really down to Courtois, wasn't it? The lack of quality there was ridiculous. Some people say he's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. Some people are also mad. So, it's on a bit... what's your opinion in Jose's tactics yesterday? Maybe I'll talk about that at half-time. Giroud is tall as PK, so he won't score. Not really how it works all day, YouTube. You can be tall as someone and still score. But we'll go with it. Ben Casey says tie over. I'm not going to go so far as to say tie over yet, because I've been told that I often commit myself to things, and then when it doesn't turn out, I go, oh yeah, that's what I said. Chelsea coming forward here, ball into the box. They're doing well. Barcelona's sort of defence, centre backs most specifically, Umtiti and Piqué, doing very well. Chelsea are getting forward though, and they're showing good intent. They found a bit of space here. Hazard trying to do a bit of flickery. That's what I call it, not trickery, flickery. Doesn't come off though. Kante playing the ball. They're doing well, Chelsea. They got men forward. Willian spreads it wide. It was a good recovery tackle there. I'm not sure that reverse pass was as maybe good as it needed to be. But this is good signs if you're a Chelsea fan. Chelsea are counter-attacking. Well, at this moment, Zach, they're just attacking. Dean, I think he will never leave. Who do I think will win the Champions League? Man United. Oh. They're not in it, are they? Probably Man City, if I'm honest. It hurts me to say, but it's true. Is Coutinho injured? No, Antoine, but he's cup-tied. Obviously, he played for Liverpool in the Champions League, so he's cup-tied. He can't play today. Simon, please cheer you up. Well, I'm doing my best, Pancage, pal. I'm doing my best. Who scored for Barca? Silly question, that, isn't it? PJ7. Who do you think? It was Andre Go. No, it wasn't. It was Messi. Barca to win the Champions League. It's not out of the realms of possibility, isn't it? They're a very good side. I just think, I think it might be a Barcelona or Real Madrid against Manchester City final. But saying that, I mean, Besiktas aren't very good. But saying that, Bayern Munich played very well today. 8-1 on aggregate. They beat Arsenal 10-2 on aggregate. So, anything can happen. Barcelona coming forward here. Luis Suarez tries to put a ball in. It goes out for a Barcelona corner. City won't win it, says David Lloyd. Interesting opinion there. All day YouTube says, do you think Real Madrid want Courtois anymore? I bloody hope so, mate. Take him off. Go to Real Madrid and so you can keep your hands off David De Gea. It was a goal kick. It was a goal kick. I thought that was a corner. Interesting. Don't I feel sorry for Atletico Madrid? Not really. Was it ter Stegen who scored? No, it was Lionel Messi. Anyway, hashtag wet lettuce. Get commenting. Who scored? Lionel Messi. Which team do you support? Manchester United. People say I'm a Real Madrid fan. I've also heard I'm a Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, West Ham fan as well. So by that, I'm perfect for that. It's football, aren't I? I'm a fan of all the clubs then, aren't I? It's not over, says PJ7. That's interesting. I don't think it's over. It's getting very close to it, though, isn't it? But Chelsea's showing good signs. It's the reaction they needed to have. There was no other reaction possible. But like I said, I don't think this was in their game plan. We saw in the first 2 minutes before Barca scored, they sat back and they clearly wanted to hit Giroud as a target man. But obviously now they're going to have to go forward slightly as they need 2 goals to go through in normal time. Short free kick there. Ball into the box there by Willian. Comes out to Eden Hazard on the edge of the box. He plays, that's offside. Offside. It goes wide anyway. It was a shot, but it was offside by Rudiger. Adnan, if you guys are joining late, this is obviously Barcelona versus Chelsea. Barca 1-0. Messi scored. It was a decent bit of play, but I mean, it was Courtois' fault, that goal. Awful being beat at the first post there. It wasn't even like Messi could have hit it far post. He couldn't have hit it in the far post because he was at such a tight angle. He could have only gone where Courtois was, and it wasn't even hit that hard. And Courtois just lets it straight through his legs. Very good. Not very good. Ahmed has just subscribed. Fantastic, pal. Lionel Messi says it's the wet lettuce stand. I haven't seen that many wet lettuces around, but Chelsea are coming forward here. He should have played on the left-hand side here. A shot there by Willian. Decent shot. He should have maybe dinked it into the far post, I reckon. But Willian's a good player, isn't he? We saw his quality in the first leg in London at Stamford Bridge. Good player. I just think potentially they could have dinked it into the far post. Alonso was on the good was goal side of his man, and if he just Willian just dinked that ball into him, he could have maybe had a shot on target. Well, it's Fan TV. How you doing, pal? Willian's a good player, isn't he? I mean, what's that got to say about Hazard as well? The fact that Willian's outshone him so far in the first leg and so far in this second leg. What does that say about Hazard? I think he's a fantastic player, Hazard, but he goes missing too often for me. Too inconsistent. What do you guys think on Hazard? AJ Nail says Willian insane. He's a very good player, isn't he? Marshall Manor says Conte needs to step up. I think he's doing all right, to be fair. Goal kick. Goal kick for Chelsea here. 24,181 subscribers that do exactly what Ronan Power has just subscribed. He subscribed. And he's also, to add to that, he put hashtag where lettuce. We're trying to hit 24,200 subscribers on this stream. That's 19 subscribers. It should be doable. If you guys aren't subscribed, do get subscribed. And if you have, though, get sharing the video, drop a like on it as well, and get supporting. I need the views, put it that way. Otherwise, I'll get sacked in the morning. Antoine, I think Hazard will leave for Real Madrid. If he goes to Real Madrid, he'll do well, wouldn't he? He'll do well. La Liga's, if you're inconsistent, doesn't really matter, does it? Because the level of quality is inconsistent, isn't it? In the Premier League, you've got to be your top game the whole time, because if you're not, you face likes of Burnley away and you're in trouble. Very good sides. But in La Liga, you face, I don't know, Celta Vigo away, and you can afford to have a little bit of an off game. AJ Nice subscribed. I know you subscribed before, pal. LJ Gaming says, agree Hazard, amazing on his day, but needs to do it more consistently to be the best player in the best player category. 100% agree with that. Marshall Manor says, Conte needs to stick Kante to Messi. Never leaves his side for 90 minutes. I don't know if I've got the bottle to suggest to man-mark Lionel Messi, because I'll be honest, I think he'll just outdo you. I think it's a good idea, and I think Kante's got the legs and he's got the awareness. He's a very good midfielder to try, but I'm not sure there's any midfielder in the world that can man-mark Lionel Messi. Clarence Song, I mean, you can see, I've got the timer. There's no need to tell you guys the time now. I've got the score up as well, 1-0 Barcelona, so there you go. Who do you have at United, Willian or Sane? I'd have Sane, pal. I'd have Sane. Jacob says, even though Barca are 1-0 up, it is still a tight game. Also, it is anyone's game. Interesting, Jacob. It's still a tight game. Obviously, it's still in the balance. I'm I mean, anything can happen. It's Champions League. We're 15 minutes into the game. We've got so much time left. And Barca could switch off. Someone can get injured. Something could happen. Chelsea could get a goal and just go on to be absolutely fantastic. You never know. But it's definitely, the tie is definitely in favour of Barcelona, isn't it? Anderson is subscribed. There's your comment, mate. Son of Jose on or Jose out will pancake if you follow me on Twitter. If you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, that's Sander_Segers7. That's SANDER_SEGERS7. I mean, my bio is hashtag Jose in. Jose in 100%. We'll talk about that potentially at half time. Or if the game is pretty much dead and buried. We'll get onto that later. I mean, Bakayoko couldn't mark Manan, let alone Messi. Martial madness, pal. Is Willian playing? Yes, he is. Sander, who do you think will score for Chelsea? One of the players playing on the pitch, I reckon. I don't know. Giroud, striker. He's probably him. That's the insight you'll come to that football for, guys. Just think Fellaini man-marking Messi. That'll give me nightmares, so I'd rather not think about that. Cathal says, I hope the game goes to extra time, maybe even penalties. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be absolutely fantastic if we could get that. When people are just talking about Jose in, Jose out at the moment. But Kempashi says, Schweinsteiger marked Messi well during 2010 World Cup. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But it's difficult, definitely. Chelsea got the ball. I mean, this is... It's better from Chelsea, isn't it? It's better. It's definitely not the way I think they wanted to play the game, but they don't look nervous. They don't necessarily look nervous. I think you can see a level of urgency in their play at the moment. I think I'm not sure about the match stats, but I think they've had the majority of the possession. Maybe it's about 50-50. But I think they're doing all right. I think they need a goal before half-time, which gives them, obviously, the second half to sit back and potentially get another one. Yeah, exactly. AJ now hits the nail on the head. Let's leave the United situation and just enjoy some football. Enjoy two class sides going head-to-head in a second leg of a Champions League game. So let's just enjoy that and not think about those mugs in a red shirt. Ronan Power says, Chelsea heads down. My prediction, 3-2 Barca. I don't think, yeah, maybe. I reckon 3-1 Barca, but... Clarence is off to do his homework or her homework. See it in a bit, Clarence. Why is Sander so composed at the moment? He used to shout every time, says all day YouTube. Well, I'm learning, mate. It's all about learning. Hardeep has subscribed. Cheers, pal. Hardeep also likes the channel. Cheers, mate, once again, mate. Cheers, mate, once again, mate. That's a bit of repetition for you. Oh, Josh Lloyd says Sander is fat. I'll be honest, I've been putting on a little bit, haven't I? I've been having a bit too many of the pies. You deserve more subs. Cheers, pal. Anyway, let's look at the game. Let's look at the game. 18 minutes in. Chelsea on the board as it stands. Knocking it around. I mean, Alonso's doing decent on the left-hand side. That's a nice little ball in. Hazard, for Jesus. I want to swear so much. That's so frustrating. If he was on my side, why are you trying to flick it there, Hazard? When you can literally just take it and pass it first time, or take a touch then pass it. There's no need for that flick. You're giving the ball away in what was a promising position for you, and you've given Barcelona the ball back. Unneeded. Frustrating indeed. Chelsea coming forward here. Hazard, Eden Hazard. Come on, mate. Redeem yourself. He's doing well. Hazard. Oh, he took a shot. It was well defended. Well defended. Oh, Messi coming forward here on the counter-attack. Messi, Dembele. Ousmane Dembele for Barcelona. Dembele! 2-0, I should say. That's tie over, isn't it? And that is me sitting in this chair commenting on a dead game. That's goal. It's 2-0. Chelsea, good night. Conte, good night as well, I reckon, because your league form's terrible at the moment, and now your Champions League form is as well. So, look, That's what I said would happen, though, isn't it? I said, look, now now Chelsea needed to come out more because obviously, like I said, they needed a goal too. And like I said, you give the likes of Dembele, Suarez, and Messi an inch of space, and in this case, it wasn't even an inch of space. Fantastic play there by Messi. Just putting the burners on, seeing Ousmane Dembele, fantastic shot by Ousmane Dembele as well. That was a good goal. That was a very good goal. But look, Chelsea committing men forward and leaving space at the back for the likes of Suarez, Dembele and Messi to counter-attack leads to another goal, 2-0. Let me change the scoreboard. Anderson Salazar is very happy. Jay, however, isn't. He says sack Conte. Let me just change the scoreboard for you guys. I mean, at this rate, we'll be bloody commenting on whatever, because often when a game dies and goes dead and is dead and buried, we often just chat a bunch of nonsense, don't we? This would be the perfect game for Morata, says the Beast, also known as Inder Baines. I don't know. I think it suited Giroud perfectly before Barcelona scored, because before Barcelona scored, what they were going to do and what they did, they just didn't have the defensive capability to carry it out well, was sit back with the back five and the four in front of them and stick Giroud up there. Every time you win the ball, send it up to Giroud. He'll knock it down and you've got the runners off him with Hazard and Willian and then counter-attack and try and get something. That is the way I think they were going to play and the way they did play before Barcelona scored. But then they scored. They needed to come out a little bit more, Chelsea, leaving spaces in behind. They scored again. Now they're in trouble. Now it's game over, I reckon, unless there's going to be some sort of monumental comeback. I doubt it. There's a foul there on Hazard. He's trying to get forward, trying to do something. There's a yellow card, in fact. But yeah, what do you guys think? Tie over or tie on? Tiny chance, you reckon? I've got my co-correspondents in the studio here. Reckon there's going to be a tiny chance of a Chelsea comeback. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. Yeah, there can be no extra time, Nelson. There can be no extra time indeed. And Titi has a 60 mil buyout clause. Been linked to United. Very good player. Jorge rates him very highly. I'd like to get him. Imagine Titi alongside Baye. It'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? At United. Offside there. Mark is live. The choices. Well, look. The fact that it's even a dilemma now makes me happy. Because before, everyone would be like, adios, amigos. And just gone over to the United stand. But look, if you want to stay over here and watch this with me, we'll have a bit of banter. Now that the game is, as Lionel Messi says, over, I'll be talking to you guys more and having a bit more banter. I'll probably get some sort of nosebleed or something will happen, which will make all you guys laugh. So stay tuned. We always have fun on these streams, don't we? The Beast says, it's not over till it's over. 6-1 and 3-2. Conte out, hashtag Sander in, says all day YouTube. AJ now says, did you know Dembele's right foot is exactly as good as his left? Didn't know that. Absolutely no chance for Chelsea, says Emiliano. You guys, not too hopeful for Chelsea. I'm not too hopeful either, if I'm honest. I think just that, once again, I mean, that plays into the hands of Barcelona even more, doesn't it? You've got to come out now, Chelsea, because it's not even like you can get a lucky goal or two. Like, you just... I mean, at the end of the day, to be fair, I'll be honest, hang on, we have not addressed this. We've not addressed this, right? Actually, look, no, what we're talking about, I've been chatting out my arse for the last 20 minutes, for the last 10 minutes. Look, before, it was 1-0. Chelsea needed essentially two goals to go through in normal time. What do they need now to go through in normal time? 2 goals. They've got, if they score 2 goals, they get 2 away goals and they'll go through. So, yeah, it can't go to extra time and they need 2 goals rather than the possibility of getting 1, which would send it to extra time. But at the end of the day, if they have plans to win it in normal time, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's 2 goals as it was before. So, I don't know if you guys had thought of that. I definitely hadn't. Yeah, he did. My correspondent, yeah, of course he did. Yeah, of course he did. My co-host in the studio did. Yeah, of course he did. He also thought Leicester was going to win the league apparently at the beginning of that season, but I'm saying, Sander, you're funnier. Cheers, Evan Power. Cheers, mate. I do appreciate it. Obviously, I mean, there's 200,000 subscribers on the United stand, so they've got enough viewers over there. Stay with me. I don't know how many people are watching this. Let me know. Probably about 50. But stay tuned because I need you guys. Sander, why aren't Chelsea man marking Barca's main players? Man marking is very difficult, but quickly, I'll address that in a minute. I'm just seeing the replay of the goal back. To my co-correspondent, do you think Courtois should have done better? I don't know. It was a very hard shot. He hit it with Ousmane Dembele. Hit it with a lot of pace. He had a lot of space. So he had a lot of time to tee it up, to get the right angles, and to hit it exactly where he wanted to. It's difficult. I wouldn't say Courtois had to save that like he had to save the first goal. But if that's David De Gea, I think he saves that because he does get a fingertip on it. Yes, Ousmane Dembele hits it hard, but a world-class keeper saves that, I think. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. 165 of you watching. Fantastic. Not like Mark gets 1,200 on a... It's not like that happens at any time, but yeah, we'll go with it. Chelsea are showing they're scared of Barcelona. I mean, so they should be. I mean, they're 3-1 down in aggregate. Evan says, subbed on my sister's account, Sana, doing my best for the channel. If you're putting your graft in, pal, I'll put my graft in as well. I do appreciate that. Cheers, lads. Oh, people are saying no, it was a difficult save. It was a difficult save. Yeah, it was a difficult save. Like we said, he had a lot of space to tee it up. It was hit with power, but it wasn't that far away from Courtois. It was quite close to him. If his reactions had been lightning, he probably would have got there. But we'll see. Mateus is here. Hi, mate. How you doing, pal? But yeah, quickly talking about someone comment. I can't remember what your name was, but someone said, "Why don't Chelsea man mark Barcelona's best players?" Well, man marking. You can afford maybe one midfielder to man mark one key opposition player. But once everyone starts man mark, I mean, Barcelona have got three real threats on that pitch today with Dembele, Suarez and Messi. If you man mark all three of those, you've got no structure to your play. You're getting switched all over the side. Messi and Dembele and Suarez will switch onto that. Oh God, almost 3-1 there. But yeah, Messi, Suarez and Dembele will clock onto that and they'll just be moving from side to side, in and out. And you'll have no structure. They'll tear you apart and it'll create spaces for the likes of Iniesta to get in behind. So I don't think that would be the right thing to do. Yeah, Asian Gamer, he got 1,200 viewers on his watch-along live. But look, I'm trying. Obviously, he's got a little bit of a fan base because people know him. But at the end of the day, he does well, I do well. We're working on the same channel, and his success is my success. So we're rooting for each other at this point. Lettuce Army, spread the word, Alex Ryder. Indeed. I mean, I'm not seeing people with wet lettuces. I thought they were the Ride and Dies, the hardcore viewers, but they're not here. I'm disappointed, I am. You know what else I'm disappointed about? Hang on, Barcelona coming forward here. It was good tracking back there by Alonso. I'm disappointed that we haven't hit 24,200 yet. Get subscribing, chaps. We've got 16 subscribers until that point. I want to see that ticker going up. And I don't want to get sacked. I want to stay at 24,200. So that would be good if you guys could do that. Akash says, what? Indeed. Where is Willian after amazing first leg? Well, he can't do it all on his own, can he? Lovely bit of play there by Barcelona. Back heel, I think it was by Iniesta. I'm not sure, though. Didn't quite catch who it was. But Messi here with the corner. I'm sure he'll put in a good ball. Say that he'll put in a rubbish ball now. I mean, he does. He doesn't even beat the man at the first post. But this is where Chelsea have to attack. They've got Willian on the front. He's got pace. Giroud, however, doesn't. Willian loses it. Chance. I mean, Barcelona did well to nick it there. Get men back. Put men behind the ball. And they did it well. They recovered well. But I think... Where was Hazard? I'm not sure he was up with it. Maybe, obviously, Willian's very fast, so it's difficult to keep up with him. But at that point, you need at least Hazard and Giroud up there with you. Odds on Liverpool winning the Champions League. If you bet on that, mate, you're a mug and you're losing all your money. So, hashtag wet lettuce. He hit the post 2 times and scored a screamer. Yeah, he's a fantastic player, but you're doing it at the Camp Nou. It's very, very difficult when your defence lets you down or your goalkeeper lets you down, and then your defence after that. David De Gea would have saved both, says Evan. I think he would have done well there, if I'm honest. I think he would have done well. I'm not sure he definitely would have saved that first one. Just checking some of the match stats for you on my mobile telephone communication device. Posh word for phone, isn't it? Conte in this is funny. He's a passion merchant. Some say I'm a passion merchant, but we'll go with it. Yeah, Barcelona really dominating at the moment, as we can see. But if you want it in numbers, 66% of the possession, 3 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. That's decent numbers, isn't it? One clear-cut chance, and they're just dominating, aren't they? Dominating, I think. Chelsea got no chance, says Ronan. Well, I don't know. I can't speak. Andrew Kidd says, "Are you streaming Arsenal game on Thursday tomorrow?" Yes, I won't be. Mark will be. So if you guys don't like me, you're in for a treat because it's not me tomorrow. So it will be Mark tomorrow streaming Arsenal versus Milan. Initially, it was going to be the other way around. Mark was going to do this game, and I would have done Arsenal tomorrow, but got Milan coming round. So yeah. So yeah. So Mark's doing tomorrow, and I'm doing today. Conte sacked in the morning Asian gamer. Well, I think there's no point of really sacking him now. I think give him to the end of the season at least. I mean, he won you the league last season. You can at least give him that. But then again, you give him that, the new manager's then got to come in and think of his transfers. Whereas if you bring the new manager in now, he can start planning his transfers, start talking, start thinking, and start signing. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking because I'm leaning on the table and I'm shaking my legs. So Chelsea coming forward here, played it backwards though. They got men forward, but as of Barcelona, something I've really noticed about Barcelona, what they do very well, when they need men back, it's a ball into the box here. Giroud rises, but Ter Stegen collects. What Barcelona do very well, they get men back quickly, don't they? They organise themselves immediately. As soon as they lose the ball and Chelsea are coming forward, they get into position, they get into their structure and defend, and then regain the ball very quickly and go forward. So that's something I've noticed, something of respect for Barcelona. Shocking performance by Chelsea. I think they've just been, I don't know. Messi's on another level, isn't he? Nutmeg Rudiger there. See you later. Goes down, wins the foul. Very decent, very decent. They could get the new manager bounce where they keep winning like Swansea have. Then thing is as well, the race for top 4 is still on. So get a new manager in. Chelsea might not get top 4 this season. Get a new manager in. Do you take that risk? Get a new manager in and potentially get top 4, or get a new manager in and it all goes a little bit fits up, if you know what I mean, because then you've got to settle in, find a style of play, etc. But free kick here for Barcelona. It's a good Jesus. It was a good one for Messi. It went sort of front post area, and Chelsea didn't defend it very well, but Piqué couldn't get on the end of it, send it goalwards. Chelsea regained, and they're playing out here. Opinions on Liverpool. Got to respect the club for what they did about 30 years ago, but in recent years, no better than Arsenal, really. A bit worse than that, really, haven't they? Yeah, way worse than that, actually, because Arsenal they've got a few second place positions in the past few years, whereas Liverpool have finished like 8th and 7th, etc. Andrew Kidd's an Arsenal fan. He's loving every minute of this game. I tell you what, I was hoping for a more competitive game. Obviously, Chelsea, it's not game over. Like I said, I don't know if you guys had thought of that, but it's not game over, because before, to win the game in normal time, they would have needed 2 goals. What do they need now to win it in normal time? 2 goals. So at the end of the day, it's not really changed that much. The complexion of the tie hasn't really changed that much. So it's still game on. It's still game on. Here we go. We've got Wet Lettuce Fan TV. Says, hi, son, I'm a hardcore wet lettuce. That's always good to hear. We do enjoy the hashtag wet lettuces. Ashley Young at left back. Are you mad? I know. He did well against Liverpool, didn't he? But 24,186 subscribers, guys. If you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button. Let's get up to, let's at least get 24,200 subscribers today. I need it. That's only 14 of you. If I do see the live ticker go up, obviously that is a live subscriber count. I'll happily give you a shout out if you comment that you have subscribed, but only if I see the ticker go up. I'm not gonna do it if the ticker doesn't go up and you say subscribe for a shout out. So Yeah, do get subscribed, and if you have though, get sharing the video and tell your friends about it as well. Yeah, but it's Nou Camp and a very strong Barca team. Exactly. People are saying, "Shut up, you wet lettuce." Indeed, Lionel Messi says tie over. I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. Since I've realised the whole two goal thing, I don't think so. I don't think it is. See, now what people will do, they'll unsubscribe and then resubscribe just to get a bloody shout out, won't they? Here he is, Carlos. I know Carlos. Carlos, I know you watch on a regular basis. You're not fooling me. Emiliano, I know you watch on a regular basis as well. I mean, I'm giving you shout outs simply by you doing that, but I know you do it. I know what you guys are up to. You're not fooling me. But yeah, let's get 11 more subscribers and at least hit 24,200. Young Thug, I haven't seen you though. I believe you're new. There you go. There's Josh Bradley, I've seen you. Jay, I've seen you. What was my real life job, says Needham? I'm 17 and go to sixth form, pal, so I'm currently unemployed. That's football presenter. As a volunteer. I mean, everyone's saying subscribe now, bloody mugging me off. If everyone actually did subscribe, that is saying subscribe, I'll have bloody 25,000 subscribers at this point. Of course I do, Carlos, mate. Of course I do. Ziad, there you go, mate. There's your shout out. Anyway. That's bloody brilliant. Chibi Drawings, there you go. You're subscribed. I'm not getting mugged off. No, I mean, I shouldn't have really given you guys the idea because now you're all doing it. So if you get sacked, mate, make your own YouTube channel. Yeah, hashtag, no, it'll just be Wet Lettuce Fan TV. Willian coming forward here, though. They've got other men forward. They've got about 3 others forward. Oh, there's a chance there for Alonso. He should have done better, but a shot gets blocked by a Barcelona player there. I think it was in Titi. Oh, that was an opportunity. It was an opportunity. If we hit 50,000 subscribers, we'll start doing some merch. Oh, he's bloody mugged it off. They had a chance there to shoot. Kante shot, but Fabregas wanted it. They should have had some sort of good communication there because I think if Fabregas hit it and bent it around into that far corner, I think that could be 2-1. And then they're right back into the game. But look, I'm excited because... Can you stop falling out, please, mate? Anyway, I think it's game on still. The 5th 9, there you go. Sana, you're doing a great job here, mate, but this game is all ready, so I'll go to the United stand and keep up the good work, says Daniel Rollon. Just keep the tab open, mate, so it looks like I've actually got people watching, but I don't. Chelsea are poor, yeah. That was poor, wasn't it? They should have put that away. Messi getting sent away by the referee. Not sent off, but just sent away. The 5th Night has subscribed. I believe you, 5th Night, because I've not seen you before on the channel. What has happened to Chelsea tonight? Stunned. Stunned, I think. I think that first goal put them back, and then, in turn, it forced them to come out even more, leaving spaces in behind, and Barcelona have exploited that. I think, yeah. I mean, I'm mad, Reggie. I'll talk to my mic. Can you just stop falling out my ear, please? Thank you, mate. Sorry, I'm mad. I'm mental. Too many That's Football streams will do that to you, so... Not enough subscribers will do that to you. Get a haircut, mate. I did, mate. I got a haircut here. Look. That's my haircut. Who scored? It was Messi and Dembele. Yeah, this is my best friend. My best friend. Best friend is my pair of earphones. Once again, if you guys, I'll probably snap into a bit of sing-song later. We like, on my streams, like to have a bit of fun, like to have a bit of banter, don't take ourselves too seriously. So look, if you find it cringy, have a bit of fun, will you, pal? I'm best friends with my earphones. I like him. He's a good chap. He doesn't really work that well, though. So we've fallen out a little bit, but he's all right. Chris Tech Tips, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Arsenal, the best club in the world. Yeah, and grass is purple as well. Wilson, hello, mate. Chris Tech Tips is subscribed. The subscriber count hasn't gone up, but yeah, now it has, so I believe you. Niall's got us open on 2 laptops. Cheers, mate. I'm begging. Mark, how bloody hell does Mark... I know why. Mark tweets it out of his account, and he's got loads of followers in his account. Oh, I mean, I've only got 700 followers on my Twitter. Come on, at least can we hit 24,200 today? I mean, come on, do me a favour. I had my glass of milk. I drank it all in the first 5 minutes. But yeah, Ronaldo or Messi? My nan. No, I don't think that's a. I need to tell. Yes, brilliant. That's a brilliant comment there. Science says your microphone needs a tan. He does. He's been. I'll be honest. He hasn't been on holiday in a while. PK's down here though. Am I Mourinho out? Never, mate. Never. What am I doing? Anyway, on to the game. 40 minutes into the game, so it's ticking down nicely. Hopefully Chelsea can get a goal in this first half, and then the second half will be a rather interesting one. One more goal for Barcelona, it's game over, isn't it? You got 15 dislikes, 119, so many likes. I mean, that's fantastic. And we got another Wet Lettuce. Is I'm Wet Lettuce and Sander is my king. That's his name. It's not what I'm saying. Wet Lettuce. Enjoy. You spelled wet wrong, but welcome to the channel, mate. Welcome. Happy to see you here. It's Evan Nolan. Welcome, Evan Nolan. In other words, Keith Nolan. Anyway, Chelsea knocking it around 41 minutes into the game. I just think we didn't want to see this, did we? We did not want to see Barcelona go up. How was Dembele's goal? It was a good goal. It was better than the first one. It was a good goal. He just found himself in so much space, didn't he? I mean, Chelsea were trying to commit men forward, trying to dominate the play, trying to get that goal that they needed. To send it to extra time. In doing so, they left space at the back, and when you leave space in the back for a brilliant run there by Willian, but unfortunately Giroud can't lay it off well enough. If your mic needs a holiday, then look no further. Go to mikeholidays.com. I mean, that would be a good place. You hear that, mate? Yep. All right, I've told him, so. Who do you want to see to win the Champions League? Anyone but City. Or Liverpool. It's quite a bit of a dead game at the moment, isn't it? It's a bit dead. Barcelona just knocking it about. Like, it's just over, I think. Well, it's not. Oh. This button came out. Oh. Bit of nudity. Oh, this is getting age restricted, isn't it? Oh. Button came undone. Sanders' earphone. Why? I mean, that's funny, to be fair. There's actually a YouTube account out there called Sanders' Earphone. You know what does annoy me? You haven't got the little apostrophe though. That's annoying. But I respect it. Why not Liverpool? Because I'm a Man United fan, Josh. Man United fan, pal. Chelsea coming forward here. That's a free kick to Chelsea. Giroud wins it well there, so it's got to be a yellow card on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, ref, be careful where you're pointing that arm, pal, in that way. Yeah, I mean, who's going to stand over this? It'll be interesting. I think Willian probably. He's a very good player, but it doesn't really serve a right footer that well, does it? But Giroud done well there to win that foul. Just span him, Titi, and Titi held him. But Willian definitely been the better player so far, and look, this is what I've got to say. I mean, you've got to question Hazard, right? Because this is the big game where they need him. And if he can get on his game along with Willian, then Barcelona have got problems. But Willian on his own is very difficult to impact a game. I'm sure he will do, but it's difficult. Hazard needs to step up, doesn't he? He needs to step up. 44 minutes into the game. If they can score this, bloody hell, that'd be good for them, wouldn't it? Really? Oh, no, it'll be Alonso, of course. Silly me. It'll be Alonso step over. He's fantastic at free kicks, Alonso. How's the Wi-Fi doing, chaps? How's the Wi-Fi doing? Is it all right? Here we go, Alonso. I mean, this is very good. It's on the, if you guys aren't watching the game, it's on the right-hand side a little bit. Quite close just outside that little semicircle on the edge of the box. It's a good chance. It's a very good chance. To say it's a good goalkeeper. I think Alonso is going to take it, but Willian looks keen as well. He's eyeing that goal up as well. Messi faffing about with that foam in the wall there. Here we go. Marcos Alonso. Alonso! Oh, no! No, that was so close. See the post. Jesus. Conte is fuming. That needed to go in, didn't it? Oh, they needed that. They needed that, didn't they? Oh, that would have been perfect. A goal before half-time. It was a good free kick. Who bloody hell's... No, all day YouTube, you're not getting on, mate. Just leave. Michael Reynolds likes the shirt. Cheers, pal. Let me just quickly message George. I'll give him a little ring. See what he says. See what he's saying. See what George is saying. Jorge. Oi, it's half time. Wanna come on? Quickly. Question mark. And a little kiss there as well. There we go. I've messaged him. See if George wants to come on. Jorge Garcia, that is for you. It's half time. It is indeed. 2-0 up. Messi scored in the 3rd minute. Dembele in the 20th. It's interesting. I think Chelsea is still in this game, as we saw there. You know, little free kick there. Hits the post. That could have easily gone in which case they need 1 goal to actually win it. Not even send it to extra time. That would win them the game. 2 goals. So, look. They're still in it. It's going to be difficult. Obviously, Barcelona have got the advantage. Clearly, they're 3-1 up on aggregate. They're 2-0 up in this game. They've got the away goal. But Chelsea have got the ability to get away goal. Get 2 away goals. If they can do that, they're going through. And I think it's not over by any means. George has seen it. He's typing. Andrew K likes the hair. I'll be honest, I don't really put much effort into it for the streams. I usually have it like down and curly. It's weird. I'll maybe do it one stream. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm just waiting for a reply from George. Let me know what you guys think of that half. Do you guys think it was good? Do you think Chelsea can still get back into it? If so, how? Let me know. Will Conte get the sack? Will he not? Is this a crucial game for him? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. You know, over half-time, oh, bro, I can't. Apparently, he can't be asked. Jorge out is all I'm saying. Jorge out. People saying I look like Gareth Bale. Interesting. He looks like a monkey, but I've heard that a lot, so there we go. 6 subscribers until 24,200. George is going to be coming on now. Just put hashtag Jorge out. He can't be asked to come on. Who does he think he is? He's better than that's football. No, he's not, mate. Can we hit 24,200 subscribers before the second half starts? It'll be interesting to see if we can. Thank you if we can. If not, piss off. No, I'm joking. Stay. I need the viewers. I don't want to get sacked by a mark. This is a good game. It's good. It's going to be a very interesting second half because Chelsea are going to need to get at least 2 goals. They're going to have to come out. They're going to have to show some intent. Barcelona, that might leave gaps open for Barcelona. But it might pin them back as well. We'll have to wait and see. Sanders Mike. Now we've got 2 Sanders Mike. We're coming up with bloody trends every single what's it called? Every single bloody stream. George is tuning in. Jorge out. Jorge out. Jorge out. Jorge out. Jorge out. Jorge out. Anyway, guys, let me know. You know what? Focus. I'm opening up Skype. Yep. Hopefully the lag won't mess it up. But I'm opening up Skype. I think it's already lagging, isn't it? We'll have to wait and see if it lags. If it lags, we won't do it. But I'm going to try and open up Skype for you guys to call in. Let me just see. Okay. No, it's causing lag, isn't it? Yeah, it's causing lag, I think. Hello? No, it's all right now. Okay, it's all right. So if you guys want to call into That's Football, the Skype is just That's Football. I want to talk about the game specifically, so do get calling in on Skype. If it lags, I'm going to have to end the call and just continue with the stream. But if you guys do want to get calling in for about, for the next 5 minutes, George, the offer's open. All day YouTube's calling. Hello, mate. Nothing from him. He's bottled it. He's bottled it. Yeah, I think it's lagging. You know what? We're leaving it. We're leaving it. We're leaving Skype. We're leaving Skype. I've got to stop the time, mate. It was a nice idea, but we're leaving it. We're leaving it. Anyway, let's turn the TV back on, shall we? But yeah, what do you guys think about the Mourinho said after the game? I'll try to ignore it, mate, because it's not good, isn't it? Not good. Chelsea are going out. I can't really say anything because I'm a United fan. Are you not doing comments at half-time? Yeah, I'll do comments at half-time, chaps. I was going to try and do open up Skype, but it just caused a little bit. Yeah, it just caused a bit of lag there. So I'm not doing that. We'll try and fix that for the future for you guys. But 4 subscribers until 24,200. Get subscribing if you haven't already. If you have, get sharing the video, like it as well. Show some support. Yeah, people need to think about how much trophies Jose has won with United compared to the other managers. People need to not be so fickle, is what I'll say. It was a good free kick from not from Lindita because she's not playing. It was a good free kick from Alonso. Indeed, it was. Mourinho always making excuses. You're an amazing live streamer, so funny. Says James. Look, obviously me and Mark aren't the same. Yeah, I've stopped the timer now. I need to reset it, don't I? What I try and do in my streams, whether it's allowed or not, I'm not sure, but I try and make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more just bit of banter, a bit of fun. Because look, at the end of the day, when you're at the pub with your mates, you're not sitting there really serious. And I do want to become a presenter and do serious presenting in the future. But look, I'm just pissing about on YouTube with you guys and having fun watching the game, talking to you guys. So at the end of the day, if there's a bit of banter, if I talk to my phone, if I get into my earphones, if I get a nosebleed, if I have a little sing-song, it doesn't matter. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Come on, guys, show support for this amazing YouTuber, says Reggie. Indeed, let's do it. I mean, 24,200, I don't think we'll ever get there. It's not United, Jose out. Chelsea are playing well. I think they've done all right. They're not done amazingly. Obviously, defensively poor. Courtois, inexcusable. Very, 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 very poor. Very poor from him. But, going forward, they've done all right. Hazard needs to step up, I think. Hazard needs to step up. Willian's been the main man for Chelsea so far, also in the first leg. And Hazard, look, over the 2 legs so far, he's not done it at all, has he? He's not shown up. If you want to go to Real Madrid, if you want to play at Real Madrid and the best clubs in the world, you've got to be consistent. And that man, Eden Hazard, isn't. He's not. Yeah, that Joe Hart quickly, let's just say RIP to Stephen Hawking. Obviously, I'll be honest, I don't know too much about his theories and stuff, but I'm sure he's a very clever man. So, it's to do with the black hole, isn't it? Very ignorant of me, very ignorant. But RIP. And, yeah, commiserations to him, not to him, because, anyway, to his family and to his family and friends. Hazard has been quiet and has Giroud. I think Giroud's been better than Hazard. I think Willian's been the main man. Giroud's done all right. I think he's tried. I do like Giroud, if I'm honest. I do like Giroud. Chelsea have had chances. Barcelona are vulnerable at the back. Let's see. Yeah, it's true. They are. Chelsea are. I mean, I wouldn't say Barcelona are vulnerable at the back. They've got a fantastic defence, but they aren't as strong in the defence as they are going forward. So look. There's opportunities there. We've seen, obviously, Conte, the passion merchant, kicking the blazing mug, isn't he? But, yeah, they've had chances, Chelsea. I just think they need to step up. Their final ball needs to be slightly better, as does their finishing. I think, they're still in it. Like I said, look, at 1-0, they need two goals to win the game in normal time. At 2-0, they still need 2 goals to win the game in normal time. So it doesn't change an awful lot. The only thing that changes is that before 1-0 would have got them to extra time. Now extra time is impossible. But yeah. Oh, he signed his earphones, put an apostrophe with his name. That's good, mate. That's good to know. That's good to know. Are you guys taking a piss or what? Because I'm not getting anywhere near 24,200 subscribers. Get bloody subscribing. You're doing my head in. Come on, don't mug me off. Literally, I will get sacked. I probably won't, but I'm just guilt tripping you guys. Hawking didn't die, but fell into a black hole. I mean, I'm not sure whether that's disrespectful or just a bit funny. I'm not sure. I'm no comment on that. R.I.P. That's all I say. Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. You know, very, very clever man, and for what he's done, massive respect goes out to him. Commiserations to him and his family. Suarez has been quiet. He has been quiet. But you know, for me, look, I've never had, quickly on Sanchez and United. I've never ever had a problem with Sanchez being quiet and not playing that well, really. At United, because United have been winning. You know, you beat Liverpool, you beat Chelsea. Sanchez is quiet. It doesn't matter because you beat him. So Barcelona are winning. Suarez has been quiet, but Barcelona are winning. Who cares? Like, you know, you're a team. As long as the team's winning, you're all right. So he's been quiet, but it doesn't really matter. But once you start losing, like United did yesterday, and you're quiet, you're in trouble. I'm not going to read that comment out, Marshall Madness, because it's very dark humour. It's quite funny, but it's not. It is sad. I mean, it's not. We shouldn't laugh at that sort of thing. Not long left until kickoff. The second half starts, so I will stay. Barcelona are not that good. I mean, they're not that good. That boy, you know, that's a great comment by A&T Sheena. They're not that good. They're only first in La Liga. They're going to win La Liga, and you know they're only going into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. They're not that good. They've only got Lionel Messi, Suarez, and Dembele. Not that good. They're pretty average, really. I'd say. I think they struggle for top four in the Premier League. If I'm honest, they're an average side. Why are you losing subs, mate, Andrew Kidd? Don't ask me, pal. I don't know. Willian has been majestic. He's been good, not been majestic. Not yet, anyway. He's their best player, Chelsea's best player, but he's not fantastic, is he? He's not fantastic. If you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, that's Sander_Seegers7. That's SANDER. That's SANDER_SEGERS7. Sander. If you guys, that's how Mark says it. Sander_Seegers or Segers 7. Can you believe Coutinho on the bench? What the hell? Isn't he cup tied? I thought he was cup tied. Barcelona are poor man's oval town. Yeah, they're pretty average. Barca are not scary, is what people mean. You still think it'll be 3-1? Yeah, I do. I can see Chelsea get a goal. I can see Chelsea getting a goal. If I'm honest, I can see them getting a goal, but then I can just see. Then, you know, it'll be like, oh, will there be a comeback? And they're right back in it. And then just Barcelona will just, no, shut up. Leave. Go back to London and leave, because we are not going out of this Champions League tournament. And I can just see them getting another goal. Messi, put the game to bed. Marshall Mann says, "Someone, do you believe that the top 6 has become the top 5 now after Arsenal's decline?" No, because Arsenal have still got very good players, and at the end of the day, Arsenal, if you play them, you know, you're still likely to win. I think they're going to improve once they start Wenger, which I think they will do eventually, whether it be this year or next year. I think they are going to improve. They've got very good players. They just need to strengthen up their midfield and defence, get a bit of backbone. Sana, would you rather watch the Barcelona versus Chelsea game or the Arsenal versus Milan game? Don't know, mate, but I'm watching the Chelsea-Barca game, so well, there we go. Can't wait for the quarter-final draw. I can, mate, sir, because I won't be watching it, because I don't care about Champions League anymore, because Manchester United aren't it. I do care, and I will be doing the watch-alongs. 24,200 subscribers, no doubt one of you will unsubscribe and absolutely mug me off, but thanks, guys, for subscribing. Get 24,300, will you? Cheers. Nice one. Cheers, though, chaps. I do appreciate it. Chelsea can go out all-out attack all they want, but if they do, they will lose 5-6-0. I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. You know, once again, as we saw when Barcelona went 1-0 up, Chelsea now in the second half are going to have to come out, which means leaving spaces in behind for Barcelona to exploit. I think it's going to happen. I think, they're going to get a goal from their attacking intent, but I think they will concede as well from their attacking intent. So we'll have to wait and see. What is your prediction for tomorrow's game? I hope Arsenal bottle it, and I hope Milan win. I don't know whether they will, because Arsenal are very good at the Emirates, but I do hope Arsenal bottle it and Milan win like 3-2 or something ridiculous. I think it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? No, not 3-2, like 3-0. Chelsea have to play their best. They do indeed. Cheers, guys, for 24,200 subscribers. I know it's gone down, but I mean, we hit it. So thanks, guys. Is there a watch-along tomorrow? There is a watch-along tomorrow, Fesan. There will also be daily content, that's throughout all the weekdays, where Mark does about a 10-15 minute video on everything football, everything football-related, topical videos, and we do watch-alongs as well. So there will be a watch-along tomorrow. It will be Mark. So do stay tuned, do get subscribing, and do tune in for tomorrow for that. A month ago, watch out for English teams. We are back. This is 100% true. I don't know what you're going to say. Marshall Manor says a month ago, watch out for English teams. We are back. Better than ever now. Now, only 2 teams through to the quarters. You're very right, mate. You're very, 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 very true. Very true. I thought the exact same thing today, Marshall Madness. Alex Rudd says Arsenal will go and go the Manchester United route to the Champions League. That'd be good. That'd be good for English football, wouldn't it? Would be good for English football if they won it. And I also think, if I'm honest, I think that will save Arsene Wenger's job, which will be good for English football as well, wouldn't it? So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'm tired, lads. Can you tell? I'm a bit more subdued today. I'm very tired. I'm temperamental. I'm hormonal. I'm a 17-year-old kid. I'm hormonal. I'm tired. And are you going to do watch-alongs for the World Cup matches? Andrew Kidd, is water wet? The answer to that is actually no. But yes, we will be doing World Cup matches. Whether it be me or Mark, there will definitely be World Cup matches on this channel. So do stay tuned. Do get subscribing for that. I'm very, very excited. Holland aren't in it. So, at the end of the day, I won't be supporting anyone. But I'll get behind England. Kickoff is imminent, though, for the second half. I'll get the timer ready. I'm very excited. I'm hoping for some sort of comeback, because that'll make it very interesting, wouldn't it? But timer is ready. Kick off is now. We've kicked off. Arsenal will go out on a high. Be interesting to see if they will do. Guys, get in commenting. Are you guys excited for the second half? I don't know how many people we've got watching. I presume a few of you have switched off. Purely because you guys think the game's over, but it's not, because they still need 2 goals as they did before. What was the Bayern score? It was like 3-1, 8-1 on aggregate. Chelsea immediately coming out here, maintaining the ball. They're knocking it around. I'm going to try and comment on the game slightly more this half. Immediately coming out of the ball. Moses, you can extremely see an urgency. They've obviously got rollicking in the change room at half time. Moses bombing forward here, trying to get a cross in. He skips his man. He does well. Puts a ball in. Goes out for a Chelsea corner. Good intent in the first minute. They've got a corner. They've done well, and this is the way they need to go. They need to be clinical, though, because you're not going to get that many good chances against a quality side like Barcelona. So when they do come your way, you're going to need to be clinical. So I think the game will be decided on how clinical they are. There's a corner in there. Chelsea won it, but only goes as far as Willian. Willian on the edge of the box here. What can he do with it? He tries to skip wide. He shoots. Keeper dived. It got blocked, though. Willian once again, though. There's a foul there, though. Barcelona win it back. So that's the first wave of possession. Dealt with by Barcelona. Dealt with. Look alive, look alive. At a third. Moses can beat players like magic, but his decision making is terrible. I think that's Valencia, Antonio Valencia for United summed up as well, isn't he? He can beat a player, but then once he gets there, he's sort of, oh my God, Courtois is giving the ball away here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Courtois has been absolutely shocking today. Giving the ball away there, that should be 3-0 Barcelona. Unacceptable mistake there from Courtois. Should be 3-0. Should be 3-0, but he did recover. He did make a good save. It was clumsy, as Ronan put it. It is clumsy. It is. He's poor. I don't rate him that highly, Courtois. He's a good player, but I mean, I think there's a lot better out there than him. Who won the Champions League? Manchester City. I hope not, but I think that is the way it will go. Call there for handball, but not given. A ball up here. Good, that's a good ball. It's a good touch as well. Lay it off. Olivier Giroud. Slip it in. Chelsea. Oh, what are you doing? Hit it. Jesus, it was a fantastic tackle, but I mean, you've got to give credit to the player. But Giroud, that was a shocking pass. It was a shocking pass to Alonso. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's, oh my God, that was Ousmane Dembele that came back there and knocked that out for a Chelsea corner fan. I mean, jeez. Can you stop, please? Anyway, fantastic defending there by Ousmane Dembele. Great tracking back, but corner in here. Ter Stegen. Oh, Ter Stegen didn't quite get to it, though. Goes out to Marcus Alonso on the right-hand side here. What can he do with it? He tries to put a ball in, but he doesn't. He fakes it. Back heel to Fabregas. Says Fabregas. What can he do with it? That is shocking. How many Barcelona's you got in the box there? Only Olivier Giroud there. There's chances for a cross, and only Olivier Giroud's in there up against 6 or 7 Barcelona defenders. Butt your ideas up, will you, Chelsea? No, come on! Ref! Penalty! Penalty, ref! That should be a penalty. He should have shot there as well. Olivier Giroud's been booked, yellow card. Should be a bloody penalty. You should have shot earlier there, but I don't know. I'll have a little look at the replay. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I felt that was a pen. Great turn. I don't know. I haven't seen that. I need to see it up closer. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I think he goes down before he get. Maybe it shouldn't have been a penalty. Maybe it was a dive. I got a bit carried away. I apologise. Sorry. I don't think it was a penalty. But Chelsea coming forward here. I like this. Chelsea are being good. They're going forward. They're attacking. It's an exciting game. It's been an exciting start to the half. 5 minutes in now. I'm sorry about that, mate. Sorry about that, pal. Why is Morata on the bench? Because he's dreadful. He's not very good. Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a dive. Stupid though, he should have hit it. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper. Yeah, he had defenders in his back, but he should have hit that. Good bit of intent here though by Chelsea. They're getting forward a bit. It did look like a penalty live, didn't it? Oh, it's such a difficult one. I don't know. Olivier Giroud got booked in the protest. I mean, Conte's a mug. Conte, literally, he's a mug, isn't he? He's like, well, I say that, I'll do exactly the same thing, but... They're knocking it around, Chelsea. Into Willian. What a bit of defending there by Titi. Fantastic. And Titi does very, very, very well today, hasn't he? Courtois' a bit dodgy as well, isn't he? Look, giving the ball away there. Stop, Courtois. Stop it. Leave. Stop the screaming. People apparently like me screaming. I got told, I thought Mark wanted me to be a bit quieter. That's why I've been trying to be a little bit more composed. But anyway. Corner here for Chelsea. Can you please stop shouting at me, please, Sonny? You'll wonder why I'm bad. Oh, right, I get it. How long left of the game, Megs? It's about 43 minutes, I reckon, Megs. Corner here for Chelsea. Can they do something good with it? They got Rudiger, they got Giroud in the box. Tall players. Whips it in. It's a good corner. Goes out. Kante. N'Golo. Big N'Golo. Puts a ballon in the box. Alonso overhead. Comes out to Edin. Edin out to... I don't know what Willian's first name is, but Willian, what can he do with it? He's on the edge of the box. That's a poor ball to Alonso. And Barcelona have won it back. That lapse of concentration, that bit of lack of quality, Kante wins it back though, to be fair to him. Can you do all Watchalong Mark is doing when he does it. I don't know what you mean, pal. I don't know what you mean. It was a good attempt there by Marcos Alonso, wasn't it? It's funny. Come on, Chelsea! Chelsea, win the ball back. Willian. Out wide. Come on. Ball into the box. Shit. Jesus. Bit dodgy, wasn't it? Paulinho coming on here for Barcelona. I wish we had a Perisic. He'd be help. Yeah, he would be help. It would be good. Crazy Pizza Gaming's off. All right, mate. In a bit. Giroud been weird this game. He has been odd, hasn't he? He has been odd. I'll be honest, I do like Giroud, though. I like Giroud. Can you do auto watching? Andrew Kidd, mate. At the end of the day, Mark gets like 4 times the viewers as me. So, look. You can't, at the end of the day, like, do you know what I mean? I can't. I'm trying. Chelsea coming forward here. All right, Crazy Pizza Gaming. We get that you're going, pal. We understand that now. We get that. Willian. Scrappy game it has been in the second half. Going forwards. Couldn't quite pull off at the back post. It goes out for a Barcelona goal kick. Got to go to school tomorrow. Me too, mate. Me too. It's 10 o'clock over here and I've got to go to school tomorrow. I'm in a lot of trouble with in photography. I'm very, very behind, but we'll go with it. Put drink water on and put Zappacosta on for Moses. I don't know. That's just not very inspiring, is it? Have you ever realised, this is me straight, right? I think my back problems is because, look, my shoulders are dodgy, like it should be like that. Maybe not, I don't know. I think my shoulders, like, anyway. This half has been all Chelsea. See, Andrew Kidd, it has indeed, it has. Let's have a little look at what's going on then. Offside there. Offside by Giroud. Poor. United stand. United's. What? Don't know what you mean, mate. Who do you think will win the Champions League? I've had that question, Wendy, about 45 times so far. But Manchester City. Iniesta coming off here, gives Messi a little kiss. Very, very European, that, innit? Gives him a kiss, comes off, and Paulinho comes on. Yeah. Look, Iniesta can't play 90 minutes anymore, really, can he? He's coming back from an injury. Paulinho will shore up a little bit. It's my SD card. It's a defensive substitution, isn't it? So good. My mate Jorge, he rates Paulinho. Take a photo of me and submit that you'll get. Yeah, I hate Moses. Ari HD. Let me know who you guys support in the comments. We haven't done that yet. People are saying take Hazard off. He's been dodgy. He's not been good, has he? I don't rate the man. I was talking to someone's dad the other day. Not the other day. 4 months ago. But I was talking to him about it, and he said he's the best number 10 in the world. I went, mate, look, he's so inconsistent. You can't be one of the best players in the world and be inconsistent. You just can't do it. Stop. If he wants to be like the main man at a club, you've got to come out and show that. And he's not done that today, has he? Alex Rudd supports Arsenal. Interesting. Will you cry when United do the Guard of Honour to City? I won't watch it. I will not. I'll just be like this. I will not watch it. I can't do that. I do play Fortnite, Ronan. Right, come on, Chelsea. Get forward now. Willian, coming forward. The connection just isn't there, is it? Happily enough, the connection is here with you guys today in terms of not only the relationship, but the bloody Wi-Fi is holding up. But the connection between those those Chelsea players aren't there. Willian tries to play a ball into Giroud, but Giroud makes another run. It just doesn't work, does it? It hasn't worked. I'm just doing sixth form A-level photography, pal. I'm literally, my deadline was 14th of January. So behind. I do too many of that's football watch along. That's what it is. I should be doing photography. Moses is a bloody mug. That's a foul, mate. Take Moses off. Put Zappacosta on. Fabian, I'll take my hair down at the end of the stream, pal. At the end of the stream. Simon's earphone says how GCSEs. My GCSEs were good. I got majority Bs, a couple A's, few A stars, 1 C. Did decent. Ahmed Sports, Arsenal, good. 58 minutes into the game. I mean, it's just a bit like, come on, Chelsea, just score. It's just the final ball's been poor, hasn't it? Their final ball's been poor. Damn, I live in Madrid, pal. I live in Madrid, so I want to be a presenter when I'm older, Fabian. I want to be a presenter. Call me a mug, but I want to be a presenter. I can be serious if I needed to be. I just like to have a bit of fun with you guys on here. Still a long time. Still like over half an hour left of the game, 35 minutes, and Sergio Busquets has signalled to the bench. You think he's going to come off here with an injury? I think it's his hamstring. I do live in Madrid, mate. I do. Go to an international school. Come on, Chelsea, cut it forward here. Come on, Hazard, what can you do with it, mate? All right, good. That's a good ball into Giroud. Giroud, what can you do? He plays it out wide. To Moses, it's a good ball. Moses, what can you do with it? Put a ball into the box? No, Chelsea have got men forward here. Put it at the back stick. Right, what does Moses do? Give it away. Once again, final ball not there. Simple as that, innit? You can get into the right places, and Chelsea had men forward. They had men in the right position. Now they're exposed at the back. Messi coming forward here. Play Paulinho in and you're in trouble. Oh my God, that is a killer ball. Courtois comes out and collects it though. But look, Chelsea get into good positions, but they just don't have that final ball, do they? I think Logan will win that, Fabian. Right, Chelsea coming forward. At least they're coming forward. Hazard, what have you done so far? Let me answer that. Nothing. Blast it wide. Well done, mate. Well done. Good play there. I do live in Madrid, yeah, I do. I actually do. Been awful weather over here, though. For the past, 2 weeks, it's been raining. It's the first bit of rain we've had, so the farmers need it, but we don't. Yeah, RJ Gaming says with no real finishes. Look, I mean, Jesus Christ, the final ball for Chelsea today has been absolutely dreadful. You get into the good position, you get men forward, and you beat a man, but then the cross or the shot or the final pass is just dreadful. Andrew, how you doing, pal? I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. I want Chelsea to score. I want to make it a bit interesting game. I'm tired. I'll be honest with you guys. You guys can tell my energy levels aren't up to speed. I'm trying. It's difficult. You got kicked off the United stand because you're a Chelsea fan. Not true, Scots. Not true. Not a Chelsea fan. Not a Madrid fan. Not a Liverpool fan. Or a Spurs fan. Man United fan. Didn't get kicked off United stand, mate. Got given the ability to do that's football, so I took it. Simple as that, mate. So, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Don't. If you guys want to abuse, leave. Just leave. Oh, Chelsea coming forward there. Alonso over short. It just goes out for a Chelsea throw-in, though. It was a good bit of play. I mean, Chelsea coming forward, doing well. There's still half an hour left. You know, I was going, bloody hell, there's half an hour left. But there is half an hour left for Chelsea to get something out of this game. Kante gives the ball away. They're playing it. They've got the ball back now, Chelsea. Dean says a Real fan, definitely. No, you're right, actually. Yeah, I am a Real Madrid fan, yeah. Yep. I don't get paid to do this, Fabian. Views aren't good enough. City will win the Champions League and Premier League. I bloody hope not, mate. I mean, they win the Premier League, but I hope they don't win the Champions League. I think they will, though, if I'm honest. I mean, Chelsea giving the ball away here. Look, now Barcelona getting men forward. They've got a fantastic forward line, don't they? What can they do with it? Messi, Lionel Messi. Oh, my God, that's scary. Lionel Messi puts the game to bed, doesn't he? You do not give that man space. You don't give him space. He's dangerous. I'll be honest. He's better than Ronaldo. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. 3-0. Goodbye, Conte. Goodbye, Chelsea. Hazard, you're a mug, mate. You've done nothing at this game. Nothing in the first leg. I feel sorry for Willian because you've tried. At the end of the day, look. It's done. It's done. Let me change the score for you guys. 3-0. And it's, that's it. That's it. Finished. Finished. Stop Martial madness, mate. It's game over. Look now. Now Chelsea got to score 3 to win in, 30 minutes? Not going to happen. It's done, isn't it? It's done. That's a game done. I think Chelsea have done... Going forward, they've shown signs. They've not been fantastic. The final ball's not been there. They've not been clinical enough. Defensively, a shambles. And once again, through Courtois' legs, it's difficult to stop Messi. And I'm not going to blame them for not stopping Messi. But does Courtois need to do better? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Once again, trying to play into it's game over. I'm going to talk to you guys for a bit now because I can't be arsed at Chelsea. Mugs. At least Chelsea went out fighting. Well, hardly. Messi got 100 Champions League goals. That is ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, Fabian, of course it will. Of course it will change the view count. Because Mark will... Oh, I understand what you mean. Courtois has been very poor today, hasn't he? Yeah, mate, Courtois has been... he's been dodgy, isn't he? I don't rate him. People... Mate, for anyone that says Courtois is better than David De Gea, yeah, leave. Literally, if you think David De Gea is worse than Courtois, and you're watching this stream, you're no longer welcome. Because that opinion... Actually, I mean, it's all about opinion, so you are welcome. But that opinion is just... Right, last night saying Flaney's better than bloody Iniesta. He's not. Chelsea do good coming front and then fluffs in front of the goal. Yeah, I understand what you mean all day, YouTube. They do good getting into the position. Why did I say position like that? They do good getting into the position, but then their final ball is really bad. Scott Sassondo, greatest goal I ever heard of the United. I was on the United stand last night, if you guys didn't hear me. Apparently my view wasn't that well received. People saying Zander out. No, get this mug off the channel. Who's this caller? Bad caller, I saw in the comments. Because I was just basically going Jose in. But Hazard, Akash, comment of the night. Hazard is a wet lettuce. Simple as that, isn't he? Hazard is a wet lettuce. Morata's come on. I don't know who he's come on for, but he's come on. Probably for I don't know. Zappacosta's come on as well for Moses, I presume. Greatest keeper of all time. Maybe Schmeichel. I don't know. Schmeichel. Who scored the third goal? Who do you think, Jamie? Messi. Lionel Messi. Fantastic player. Good call last night. Says Carl. Cheers, pal. I do appreciate it. Obviously, I don't think a lot of people agree with me, but just trying to be positive, mate. Conte's done a go to PSG. I think you got a shout there, if I'm honest. I think you got a chance of that happening. If you guys are watching and you haven't subscribed already, do hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. 24,205 subscribers. It's a live ticker there. If I do see the subscriber count go up and you comment saying you have subscribed, I'll happily give you a shout out. Get subscribing. It's a fantastic community we've got going here, and it's one that we want to be building to become something bigger and greater than it already is. So, like I said, get involved with a bit of banter, join the family, and show support on the video, but also the channel. So, yeah. Alonso and Willian have played well, yeah, but once again, their final ball has not been. I just think everyone's final ball has been a bit poor. Joe says, good call yesterday. Cheers, pal. Dembele came off. I think it's sad how fans are now divided calling Josina out. Those fans are absolutely... Michael Collins is subscribed by Marcelo. Cheers, pal. I'm just a bit tired, lads. I'm trying for you guys, though. Morata is so poor. Pogba is definitely better. Not the same position, mate. Not the same position. I think Pogba started off the season well, but his injuries have just messed him up, hasn't he? Injuries have messed him up. He's been so poor over the recent weeks. I always back him and I always back the players, but so poor. Scott, there's your shout out, mate. 68 minutes into the game, as you guys can see. Jude says Simon's done a great job tonight. Let's give him likes. I don't feel it's been as good as a stream as I usually do. But thanks, Jesus Christ. Thanks anyway, guys, for supporting me and being by me. I'm starting to establish a good little following I've got going on here. You guys I feel you guys stick with me, so I always get around that 14,000 view mark, 14,000 per stream. So I'm starting to get a little bit of a group of you, and we're just going to be building that and building that, and I appreciate everyone that does support me. So thanks all. Zappa Costa coming forward here. Can his final be better than Moses? No, he can't be. He wins it back though. He does well. Can he put another ball in? No, he can't. Is that a corner? Nope. Goal kick. Josh Bradley's off. All right, mate. See you in a bit, pal. Cheers for joining. I do appreciate it. Giroud's legs getting wrapped up on the bench. He collides with it funny. He instantly holds it, doesn't he? Instantly holds it. Josh Bradley, see you in a bit, pal. Guys, get commenting. I'm just going to be reading out your comments for a little bit. We got a report. Easy to get our comments read. Yeah, well, Christopher White, look, we start, it's a community and things don't happen over time. Obviously, United Stand's got 200,000 subscribers, but that's been going on for like 4 or 5 years now. This has been going on for a couple months since the beginning of the season. So, coming up to a year, actually, to be fair. So, look, we're building, we're doing well. An army, with a wet lettuce army, we're doing good. Chelsea coming forward here once again. Look, this is so frustrating to watch because people, look, they've got men in good positions there, but they bloody don't get the ball into them. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Messi better than Ronaldo, yeah. I think so as well, mate. I'll be honest. Can you walk me through the last goal, please? I was gone for a minute. Simon's goal following. What happened? Let me think. It just popped out to Messi, and Messi just put the burners on and just ran past the players, and once again beat Courtois at his first post for the second time today. Fred or Verratti in the summer for Manchester United? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Verratti, I think. Zappa Costa, what are you keeping in your corner, mate? Gives the ball away. Rumours linking Hazard to Madrid are bollocks, basically. Why would they want such an inconsistent player for 100 million plus phasing? Exactly. I mean, look, if he was going to do anything, he had to do it today because they needed him today. He hasn't turned up. I mean, Willian's tried. He's not been amazing, but he's tried. Look, bloody, what's his name? Hazard just done actually nothing. Nothing. So, he's not a 100 million player for me. He's not even the best player in the Premier League, not anywhere near it. So, I don't rate him at all. I think he's too inconsistent. On his day, Hazard's good, but, too often, it's not his day. Can United find a consistent 11 and compete in the late stage of the CL Champions League anytime soon? I think there's going to be progression. I think next season you might see us in the quarterfinals, and the next season you might be in the semi-finals. But I think you just got to stick with him because, look, at the end of the day, you sack Mourinho, you've got to rebuild again, right? Because the new manager's got to come in, he's got to bring in his new players, he's got to reassess what he likes, implement the style of play. Mourinho's our best chance at success. I don't know who you bring in after Mourinho. So stick with Mourinho, man. He's been given a 3-year contract. Give him that at least. He's got an extension. People are forgetting the massive result against Liverpool. I know it was a shocking performance the other day, but we just need to be positive and learn from the negatives. We learn, we develop. These players it's a new team that Jose's building. Like the first few seasons under Sir Alex Ferguson were like 11th, then he came 2nd, then 7th, 8th, and 6th or something like that. Then he started to win the league. Mourinho's got 6th and no doubt 2nd this season. Come on, stick with the man. Like, I don't think people forget. I think people forget how bad we've been in previous seasons. We finished 7th, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Come on, Jesus Christ! I know we don't want to put up. I know we're not celebrating top 4, but we're celebrating progression. This season's been better than the last. How many times over the last few seasons have United fans been able to say that this season's better than the last? Not many times. I think the only times when Van Gaal came in for Moyes, but anything was going to be better than Moyes. Jesus Christ. I hate it as well. United fans, like, against Liverpool, people are like, Jose in, he's an amazing manager, he absolutely schooled Klopp, he's fantastic, he's this, he's a man for the job, given a 10-year contract, he's amazing. Yeah, Man United, we're going to go win the Champions League. And then when we lose, Jose out, get him out, horrible tactics, he doesn't understand what United's about, he's this, he's that, he's gone, he's a dinosaur, he's past it, he's archaic, he's awful, he's dreadful, get him out of the club, now, Jose out. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Stop being so fickle. Jesus Christ. Right, we beat Liverpool, that was good, celebrate that, we lost, we were out of the Champions League, that was poor, but we move on. That's poor, it's unacceptable, we move on next year, we see if we can do better. He's building, right? Jesus. Dimmel says Barca is the best. Yeah, well, they're doing very well, aren't they? They're doing very well, not only in the Champions League, but in the league as well. Yellow card coming out here. Chelsea player, Alonso it was. It's game over, innit? It's game over. We're just literally counting down the minutes at this point, aren't we? If you guys are strong-willed enough to keep watching the game and stick with me, then I do appreciate that. Bradley says, I never wanted Jose, so I always have been Jose out. Why have you done that then? Like, realistically, we've appointed one of the best managers in the world, Jose Mourinho. Yeah, he might not suit your style of play. Yeah, you might not like the man because of what he's done in previous seasons against United and his arrogance or whatever. But he's the best chance United have got at success. Do you not want United to succeed? At the end of the day, I want United to succeed. It's been almost 5 years since we've won the league. Soon we'll be becoming Arsenal, 10 years, right? 13 years, then we'll become Liverpool, 20 years, right? I want to win the league by hook or by crook. Whether that is winning the league by boring play, that's fine. But we win the league, and then we can start building on that again, right? I want to win the league, and Jose Mourinho's Manchester United's best chance at success. He's building. Yes, he might not play attacking football, but if he wins the league not playing attacking football, who cares? Not me. Not me, because I'm happy. After that, we can start building. But believe Jesus Christ, you can't complain of a Premier League title, and I think he's the man to get us there. Yes, Fabian Pep has built so much quicker at City because he had way less to build. He inherited a side of Kevin De Bruyne, Sergio Aguero and Vincent Kompany, David Silva. These players are players that have won the Premier League in the past few seasons. These are absolute world-class players. Yes, he brought in fantastic players as well. Laporte, Stones, Gabriel Jesus, Leroy Sané. But look, he had a lot less to build. He's been given an open checkbook. Have you not seen City won the league, 2 seasons ago? Manchester United last won it 5. Right? Stick with the side. If Pep was at United, he'd be in the same position as Jose, if not worse. There's no doubting that Pep's a fantastic manager, and what he's done at City is to be respected and built up, and he's been fantastic. But if he was at United, he'd be doing no better than Jose. I can tell you that for a matter of fact. James says, I'm a United fan. I feel exactly the same way as you. As long as we went in, I'm happy. And last night, we just had a bad result. Look, it was poor. There's no excuses for it. We need to do better, but there's progression. I'm not celebrating top 4. I'm I'm celebrating progression. If we go next season and we're second and we get knocked out exactly the same place and don't win the FA Cup, then I'll start to think Jose out, because there's no progression at that point. But if next season we go second and we go quarter-final semis of the Champions League, alright, that's progression. We're building. Things don't happen over 1-2 seasons. It's not FIFA. It's not FIFA career mode. Let's unite. We're United. We're Manchester United. Let's treat these managers with a bit of class. We're Manchester United. We're known for giving managers time. Sir Alex Ferguson, if you sacked him, if you gave Sir Alex Ferguson the same amount of time as Jose Mourinho, right, he would have never gone on to what he would have won. Jose Mourinho's a fantastic manager, and you can't doubt that. Give him time, right? Jesus Christ, as soon as this progression stops happening, I'll be on the Jose out board as well, but we're progressing. We're progressing, and you cannot deny that. Anyway, 78 minutes into the game. I need to concentrate on the game a little bit more. Barcelona got a free kick up here. Got men forward. Lionel Messi going to stand over it. His ginger beard is just quite cool, isn't it? It's just quite a cool beard, Lionel Messi. What's he going to do? Is he going to shoot? He has shot. Why couldn't Courtois catch that? Oh, maybe no. It's quite powerful, but it's Courtois sends it out for a Barcelona goal, corner kick. It was a decent free kick, but I think Courtois could have potentially caught that. People agree with me. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But I just urge fans to stop being so fickle. And stop after one game winning, being like Jose in, and stop after one game losing, be Jose out. Just maintain a level of consistency. Don't be Eden Hazard. Corner in there, but Courtois collects. About 12 minutes left. It's game over, isn't it? No, if Pep was United, he would sell 90% of the team and win the league this season. Thing is, though, right? If you sell 90% of the side, you need to maintain that level of cohesion within the squad. If you sell like 6-7 players in one season, you're going to have a discomfort. You've got no team spirit at that point. These are just individuals playing. You've got to try and maintain the squad. Right, one summer, sell 2 or 3. Bring in 2 or 3. One summer, sell 2 or 3, bring in 2 or 3. And that way, you start to change the squad. If you get everyone out and everyone in at one moment, it'd be ridiculous. You will maintain no team cohesion. Marshall Bander said there's no such thing as patience in this modern game. It's sad. Well, we need to be the forerunners of that. Chelsea win the ball back here. They're coming forwards. Eden Hazard, what can you do, mate? At least get a consolation goal. Jesus Christ. Going forward here, Eden Hazard on the left-hand side. What can he do with it? He cuts in. I don't even want to watch this anymore, man. It's just so poor. Plays it to Willian, but he just loses it. Final ball once again. Poor. Simple as that. I'm having salty popcorn. Oh, don't talk about salty popcorn. That turns me on. Not in that way. Joe says, Son, let's face it, Jose will not change his mentality or style, which United is acceptable, mate. He's good enough to be a player desirable style. Look, when Jose Mourinho was brought in, if you thought that he was going to change his ways, you're severely underestimating the stubbornness of Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho has won the Champions League twice, won the Premier League twice, on the way he plays. He's not going to change that, and why should he? Yes, he's at Manchester United, but we brought Jose Mourinho in, and then everything that comes along with that. Right? If you think he was going to change his way, you're naive to the fact of how stubborn that man is. I'm fine with Jose Mourinho being Jose Mourinho, as long as there's continued progression and eventually a Premier League trophy at the end of it. Then, thanks Jose, off you go. Now let's get a manager and build on the success. United fans are in no place to criticise a team that are in second in the FA Cup still, and that unfortunately got knocked out of the FA Cup, when over the past few seasons we've finished 7th, 4th, 5th and 6th. Be quiet. Eden Hazard coming off, mate. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Rice Krispies. Pedro coming on for Eden Hazard there. Eden Hazard very, very poor today. No consistency in his game whatsoever. And if he was looking for a move against Real Madrid, today wouldn't have been a good advert for that, because he had to do something today. He had to turn up for his side, and he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. 82 minutes into the game, about 10 minutes left. Chelsea coming forward here whilst winning the ball back. What can they do with it? Come on. Willian puts the ball into the box. Willian doesn't find it, but it comes out to Zappacosta. Zappacosta, come on, what are you going to do with it? Play to Cesc. Fabregas. Into Kante. Kante. Looking at pass and that back nicely. Offside. Offside. Joe says, I know, mate, but still he can do it. I'm happy with him, but just a little bit more of a mix. Just wait. I think it just hurts extra bad that it's Man City that wants to play well. Exactly, but that I know it hurts. I understand that. I feel that so much. I feel that pain. But I mean, City are only going to get. There's only going to come more of a distance if you sack Jose, right? I'm not playing. How do I play the victim, Victor? Tell me, please do tell me, because I don't know how to play the victim. Can we get 24,015 subscribers? If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. I've said what I need to say. I've ranted. Just going to see this game out now, lads, because at the end of the day, they're not going to do anything, are they, Chelsea? Very, very poor. Someone from the I don't know who it is, but someone called No from That's Football sent me a video on. It is a frustrating match for Chelsea fans, says Jacob. Yeah, that is frustrating, isn't it? Chelsea key attack. Too many rejects. Morata, Pedro, and Giroud. Yeah. What's he going on about? It's just a video of me. Cheers, mate. I agree with you. If we kick Jose out, it's at least another 3 years. Yeah, it's 3 years until we get into the position we're in now, let alone to win the league. Corner goes in here for Barcelona. There we go. Good save from Courtois. The first decent thing he's done today, to be fair. It was a good save, good reactions. It was a good header as well. It goes out for another Barcelona corner in the 84th, coming up to the 85th minute. Who said Messi can do it against English teams? Mate, no, I didn't say that. He's very good. 2 goals. Stand-out player. Give him a little bit of space and he'll punish you. And he's unstoppable, and you can't blame the Chelsea defenders for that. All I'll do is blame Courtois for the first goal, is because he's been very poor today. About 10 minutes left, I reckon. A little bit less, probably. Corner in here. Bit overcooked, to be fair, but Messi regains possession. What can he do? He's in the box. He's wiggling. Out to Paulinho. Okay, now Chelsea. Come on. Willian. He's driving forward, Willian. Plays it wide. Loses it, but he gets it back. Little dink over the top. Right, now Barcelona got men back. Counter-attack over. Disappointing. Oh, that's good from Alonso. It's a foul, ref. Yep, foul. Also, the points we've got in the league are very, very good points for where we are. Like, that's title, well, maybe not title winning, but like it's competing. It's just because City have been nuts this season that we're not anywhere near them, and it could have gone very, very differently as well. As City have just been very good. You got to applaud them. Willian. Barcelona win it back. They've done well today, haven't they, Barcelona? If you guys are still watching, a fair play to you. I'm only watching it because I have to. I would have switched off by now. No, you're so deluded. That's not how it works. You don't just regress and when you get a new manager. Yeah, you do. No, you do. Because that new manager has then got let's say manager X and Jose Mourinho. Manager X comes in. He might not like the players that Jose's brought in, so he'll have to sell them, bring in the new players, which will take a few seasons to adjust, implement his style of play, and just rehash it all. You will see a regression if Mourinho went. I promise you. Oh, all day YouTube. That's all day YouTube. They sent me that. Why is Udo YouTuber keep sending me videos? Cheers, Udo YouTube, mate. Chelsea on the ball here. Not long left of the game now. Shot there, good shot. De Stegen collects it. Very nice, very decent. People seem to forget that Barca have nearly won all their matches this season, and they have actually been unbeatable. Yeah, they're a very good side. I mean, you know, I don't blame Chelsea. I'm not like, oh my god, Chelsea, you're disgusting for losing 3-0 against Barcelona. I just think that first goal ruined their game plan. It could have gone very differently if they hadn't scored that first goal. And look, they got in trouble with it, and their final ball's been poor, and Hazard's gone missing. Let's see what team he picks against Brighton. If you lose against Brighton, then you got problems. Then you got really got problems. Chelsea coming forward here. Come on. Pedro on the ball. Obviously an ex-Barcelona player. What can they do with it? Consolation goal potentially. Alonso ball in into Zappacosta. Zappacosta puts another ball in. Goes out for a Chelsea corner. Come on. Can they at least get a consolation goal? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Be nice. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream though. Obviously it has died down towards the end, as it always does a little bit. Unless there's some fantastic end, which there hasn't been today. Ball goes in. Oh, they've hit the bar. Jesus Christ. Rudiger's hit the bar. Unlucky that. Foul Barcelona. Do you play FIFA 18? No, it's dodge. I did when it first came out, but I hate it. I hate it. Messi's just fantastic. He's hit the nail on the head there, man. Messi's just fantastic, and he's a fantastic player. I think he's the greatest player of all time. I think he's the greatest player of all time. Yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the stream. Coming up to 90 minutes now. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I did at the beginning, but towards the end, obviously 3-0. It's just game over, isn't it? So it does die down, doesn't it? It does die down. It is very tiring talking for 2 hours straight as well. But yeah, look, if you have enjoyed the stream, then do drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your mates at work, school, the park, wherever you may be. Tell your mates about it, and get That's Football growing. 2 minutes of added time, thank God for that. So, am I Catholic? No, I'm heavily atheist. Andrew Kidd says, you're moaning about United being second, my club is sixth. See how you feel. Yeah, exactly. That's it though, I'm going to do my little match review now. So, started off the game. First goal, I mean, we saw how they wanted to set out. They want to put men behind the ball and send the ball up to Olivier Giroud. But poor goalkeeping from Courtois to concede in the first 3 minutes. Lionel Messi it was a good goal. Then in the 20th minute, Chelsea then had to commit men forward, which then left spaces in behind for Barcelona to exploit. Messi, Dembele scored, and then from then on, second half, the same pattern. Chelsea had to come out, leaving spaces in behind, and Messi scored again. He's a fantastic player. I'd give him man of the match. Won the game for him. He's an absolutely fantastic player. And look, Barcelona now are a team to be reckoned with in the Champions League. They're going to win the La Liga, and I'm sure they're going to do very, very well in the Champions League as well. But it's coming up to the end of the game now. 20 seconds left. If you have enjoyed the stream, do get subscribed and do stay tuned, because tomorrow there will be a watch-along for Arsenal versus Milan in the Europa League second leg. It should be very interesting. Obviously, Arsenal, I wouldn't put it past them to bottle it, so do join us for that tomorrow. It won't be me, it'll be Mark Goldbridge, but you guys all know him anyway, so do join for that. Hope if you've joined the stream, thanks all. I'll see you guys all later. I'm just waiting for the final whistle now. That's it, done. Cheers all. Thanks for joining me, and I'll speak to you all soon.